Hello students, how are you all? I hope all you are fine and well. Welcome back to my environmental science class. Myself Shomiran sir. Today I am back with a new topic of chapter number 19, Abdul in the garden. So we have already completed discussion on this chapter. But one part is still left, so that we will discuss in this chapter. Here we will discuss the difference between the taproot system and the fibrous root system. In this chapter, you have learned about the trees, the stem, as well as about the roots. So now there are two types of roots of the plants. Few of the plants or the trees are having the taproot, and few plants and the trees they are having the fibrous root. So let us see. So difference between the taproot and the fibrous root system. On the screen you can find that few of the pictures of the plant is already given. Okay, and below it taproot system and the fibrous root system is written. So from the picture on the screen you can easily identify which type of root is taproot and which one is the fibrous root. And in this video we'll come to know about the basic difference and the definition of these two types of root with some beautiful picture. So watch the video till the end, and after watching the video I hope you can easily differentiate between these two types of root system. If you know any other extra points you can also add with it, as well as you can also find out some other beautiful pictures of these two types of root system. Now what is taproot? A taproot is when there is one main root that grows straight down deep in the soil. It only has very few lateral roots that developed and grow off this main root. So you can see this is the root of a plant and it is having one main root. This root is called the taproot, and these are all the lateral roots or the secondary roots and the tertiary root. So this one is the primary root, the main one, which one is directly connected with the primary root, it is called the secondary root, and from the secondary root the roots which are going out, these are called the tertiary root. So you can easily find in a taproot system there is only one main root which is strong enough and which is going deep in the soil, and the others lateral roots, means the side roots, are supporting these roots. So the plants which are having the taproot system, their root is very strong. Okay, and these plants they stand very strongly, and it is very much difficult for those plants to pull out the roots, or during the heavy wind or storm they can easily stand straight. It will not affect them because this root system is very strong. So in your classwork copy you will write down the definition as well as you will draw down this picture. Another picture also I have given. Okay, this is also a taproot system. This is one of the main root, and the other secondary or the lateral roots are coming from this one, from the main root, which is supporting the main root. Next, what is fibrous root system? A fibrous root is a root that consists of a group of roots of smaller size or similar size, and the length they do not penetrate as deeply in the soil does a taproot. So in the taproot you have seen there is only one main root and others root are supporting, but you can see this root system they are almost similar in size, and none of the roots are having the main root, okay, which is not holding strongly the soil. Several other roots are just moving in the different direction which are of the similar size. This root system is called the fibrous root system. In the picture also you can find these types of bamboos, they are having the fibrous root system. There is no specific main root. In the taproot system, you have find there is one specific main root and the other lateral, secondary and the tertiary root. But in this fibrous root system, this consists of a group of the roots which are similar in size and they don't go deeply in the soil. You have heard about the desert oak. The desert oak plant, they are having the taproot which goes very deep inside the soil and from there it is taking out the water. Fibrous root system is spread out in different direction, but it doesn't have any main root. You have seen Abdul was pulling the grass. So can you find out what types of roots the grass are having? As well as his father is also taking out the radish. What type of the root is the radish is? So this question answered you will find out, and in the doubt clearing class you will just tell or consult, or you can share your ideas with me. Now let us find few of the difference between the taproot and the fibrous root. So in the two colors I have shown the difference in point wise. You should note it down in your classwork copy. If you want to write the answer in different way, if you want to add some new points with it, you can also add with it. So let us start. Number 1. Taproot consists of one large long root, while this root is not in the case of the fibrous root. So in the taproot you have seen there is only one long root or the main root, but it is not there in the fibrous root system. Second is, taproot penetrates deep in the soil. It is penetrating deep inside the soil. Just now I have shown you the picture. While a fibrous root is shallow, it is not so much deep. It is the shallow root and does not penetrate as deeply as the taproot. So these root are not going deeply. It is a shallow root system, and taproot can go deep inside the soil. Now can you tell which root is strong enough, taproot or fibrous root? I hope you can easily tell it. Next is third point. The taproot is a differentiated primary root of a plant. Okay, while the fibrous root are not differentiated as a primary root of the plant. So in the taproot you can find it is differentiated. It is different from the other roots. You can easily identify the main root of the plant. But in the fibrous root you cannot differentiate the primary root because all the roots are looking similar. In the fibrous root, can you find out any main root? I hope no, because all the roots are in similar size. But in the taproot system, the main root you can easily identify or find out, and you can differentiate it from the other roots. Next, number 4. The fibrous root system is the fibrous root system, the primary root is eliminated. This is not in the case of the taproot. Just I have seen it is almost similar to the previous point. The primary root is eliminated because no primary root is there in the fibrous root, but that in the system of taproot you can easily find out the primary root. The fibrous root develops from the stem. It is not in the case of the taproot. The fibrous root is start to develop from the stem. But in the taproot system, you cannot find such types of things. Next point. The taproot has a few lateral roots that develops from the taproot. This is not in the case for the fibrous root. In the taproot system you can find some lateral roots, means some secondary root and tertiary root from the main root which it is connected, but you cannot find this case in the fibrous root. Okay, the fibrous root, all the roots look similar. Next point, fibrous root is found most in the grasses, while the taproot is not found in most of the grasses. Okay, in the grasses you can find mostly the fibrous root system, but you cannot see any taproot system in the grasses. Number 8. Fibrous root holds many soil particles together at the surface of the soil. This is not the case with the taproot. In the fibrous root system, as it is widespread and all the roots are of similar size, it is holding much more soil particle. If you pull out the grass, you can find with the grass root, it is a fibrous root, lot of mud or the soil will come out if you pull it out. Okay, but in case of the taproot system, you cannot find such types of soil is coming out. Okay, because it is mainly focusing or supporting the main root. Next point, the taproot can reach water deep beneath the surface of the soil. This is not the case of the fibrous root. So in the taproot system, you can find it can go deep, okay, beneath the surface of the soil. From the soil surface, it can go deep inside to the underground water table, and from there it can take out the water. In the desert oak, you have already read in the chapter, but you cannot find such types of root system or deep root system in the fibrous root. So these are some points, 9 different points I have presented. There are a lot of other points also. You can find it out and you can write it down, or even you can discuss with me in the doubt clearing class. So I hope you have got interest in this root system. Now if you find different types of plants, you will try to find out what types of root they are. You should observe all the root. Okay, you should collect the name of some plants which is having fibrous root and the taproot system. At least 5 plants and trees you will find out the name, and in the class you can discuss with me. You can share your ideas with your other classmates. You can take the photographs of the plants and the trees who are having the taproot and the fibrous root, and then we can discuss our ideas and the views or what we have observed in the doubt clearing class. See, here I have given some other pictures of the taproot system. See, here is a picture of the radish. The main root is the radish is the root, and it is the taproot. It is the main root, and other lateral roots are over here. But in the fibrous root, you can see all the roots are of similar size, and it can hold the other soil of the area. Here also one picture of the taproot system and the fibrous root system over there. You can also find some different types of plants which is having the taproot and the fibrous root. So you should find out more about the taproot system and the fibrous root system. So thank you, students. Today our discussion of our taproot and the fibrous root is completed. I hope you enjoyed. You should go through the video once again, and you should try to note down about this taproot and the fibrous root system in your EVS classwork copy, as well as you will also draw one picture of taproot and one picture of fibrous root. Thank you, students. Thank you everyone, and have a nice day.